Good morning. The pipes have come to fix my water tank. So the small one doesn't quite fit, but the big one looks like it's going to fit. So we're going to get some breakfast, get them on, get the water tanks filled up and rinsed through, and then I can have some water in the van, which would be good. I slept really well last night, but I don't know what happened. I went to the toilet in the middle of the night and I fainted. I found myself on the floor and I've hurt my knee, so I don't know what I've done or how it happened. All I can think is I woke up and I was really, really hot. I went to the toilet and then Buffer was on the floor. So I will just keep an eye on myself today and just make sure I drink lots and don't rush around like a lunatic and get stressed maybe. Because I was a little bit running around like crazy yesterday. I've got a man in the cupboard.
Where?
There.
Where's a man?
He's fixing my water pipe, so hopefully I will have some water today, which would be good. I can wash my pots and my hands. Now we've realised the tank's a bit skewy because it's sliding that way, so he's gone to create a little bit of chock of wood to go under that side to level it up a bit. No end of problems. Don't like it when things are happening in the van, do you? Yeah, you're getting stressy pants. Yes, you're getting stressy pants. Poor little boy, be done soon. Luckily, Catherine's got a hairdryer for him to heat the pipe up, and my power bank will actually run it. I never knew that because I don't own a hairdryer. Let's go and get some water. The water's going in. Steve's going inside to see if it's leaking or not. I've been stood here for absolutely ages putting water in. So first off, this pipe underneath, I don't know what you can see, it's just by the wheel, was open and it was just coming out, and now we think that that's an overflow, so we think it's full. And there we go, I have water, so I'm washing my pots at the sink. These have been sat here. It's needed doing because I've had no water in the van obviously. So it seems to all be okay. I'll show you the wardrobe all back together in a second. But yeah, fingers crossed. I think it was just user error because we had the bottom tap open and I was stood filling it. It felt like I was there for hours. So obviously the water fill point's quite high on this van and I'm quite short. But fingers crossed it's all sorted. Wash Doug's pots and show you in the cupboard. Okie dokie, wardrobe is all back together. Nice and neat, so all my stuff can go back in there, which is good because it's all in the front of the van at the moment. I'm making some progress, feels like it's slow going this morning, but everything's back in. Table's in. I don't really need that wiring, but I'll keep hold of it for now. Obviously because of this I don't want to have a lot of hanging space, so that might have to go in the future, but it's ideal for the minute to keep my bits and bobs in. Doug's food's in, got some drinks in there. Need to secure them a bit better so they don't fall around while I'm driving. But yes, so far so good. Whilst I'm waiting to use Steve's helmet, I'm just checking how much gas I've got in this bottle. So Steve always says that you can't see, but if you shine a torch behind the torch on the window and then shake it a bit, you can actually see where the gas is. If you get it into the shade a little bit, I've just seen it's about here. So I've got about half a bottle. Somebody did mention on my channel that those gas fires absolutely tan the gas, so yeah, it looks like it's going to do quite quickly. Sooner we get that diesel heater in the batter really, I think. Obviously I'm not a complete noob to motorhoming because we had our old Swift Royale and then we had the Bailey, which I lived in, so I do know bits and bats. Obviously I didn't really do much of the maintenance, so I don't know much of that side, but I'm okay at doing toilets, doing the water, as long as I know where everything is. Gas, never really changed the bottles over, so I'll have to get Steve to show me how to do that. And I have heard that these safe fill bottles are getting harder to fill up, so I'll have to find somewhere to fill that up for me. But once the diesel heater's in, it'll literally just be the fridge and heating the water and cooking, so hopefully it should last me for a fair old bit. just seen Steve go past on his bike. Yeah, so I am doing all right actually. Look at the way he's sat. What are you doing? Are you comfy? I'm taking him on another walk up that field again today. It rained all night last night. It did not stop all night, but it doesn't matter because you're in the van anyway over night time. And it seems to be, it's going to be a nice day today, so I'm going to get my power banks out in the sun, get them charging, so we got a bit more power. I think maybe we're going to have to go on a site though, because they're getting pretty down on power. My power's dropping because obviously there's nothing going back into it, and I'm using little bits and bats. I don't tend to use the lights so much. The bathroom's got one of them little PIR lights in that lights up automatically, and I don't use them big ones. I use my little rechargeable ones. I don't know why I'm tired. I slept in this morning. So yeah, just pottering around doing bits and bats today, not a lot. I'm gonna hopefully go for a walk up the nature reserve though once the sun comes out and it warms up and dries up a little bit. It's still very, very wet out there. That's my little scooter reviewed. So I'm going to make myself some dinner in my own van, which is a little bit exciting because I now have shopping, which I can do. So let's find some pans. There is a little bit of space underneath the cooker for pan storage, but not very much. So I'm going to have to be careful what I bring with me from the caravan, I think. I'm just going to have to see what fits and what doesn't, and if it doesn't fit we'll just have to make do without it. I'm going to have spaghetti and toast because I can cook. Quite powerful, the rings on this cooker, so I have to turn them right down because obviously you do not want to burn your toast in the Ridge Monkey, and spaghetti needs to go on quite slow, so I've got to be careful if that's just a plastic handle. I'm starving. It's only really been 3 weeks since I stood up and cooked, but it actually feels like forever. It's really weird. It's so nice to be doing it in my own little van. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. I have food in my own van and a very happy dog. You get off, that's my dinner. Yes. You waiting for some? But I'm going to enjoy this.
What have we got down my side?
Guess who's doing my service in a brand new t-shirt that you only bought the other day? Look at the state of you.
Where? Where? I can't see no dirt.
Honestly.
I drove up the ramps, it was scary.
You ran into our van.
Yeah, I fell off the ramps. Managed to get the handbrake on quick.
Swear to God you should be blind.
We found some pipes disconnected under engine which have come off.
Yeah, look, there's some vacuum pipes that have come
Some
off.
vacuum pipes here what have
Popped off.
Yeah, so they want sorting out.
Yes, they do. And my starter motor's dicky.
Which we knew about.
Yeah. Did it get any test through the thingy?
Yes,
No
the
power.
starter motor's faulty.
Definitely the starter motor, so I need a new one of them too.
Yes, we knew that though, kind of, didn't we?
Yeah, because it just sometimes just won't start and it's clicking like a starter motor's dicky. That's the second vehicle I've had with a starter motor that's gone dicky. It's like a habit.
Jinx.
I know. Get new oil. Daisy's having new oil.
Got a new lease of life.
We know
Yeah.
it's done then, don't we?
Yeah.
It was in a stupid place, man.
It is. It's right at the back there. Now he's being good and he's doing my van, but he's going to get a punch in a minute.
Why? I tell you what, I've worked with people like those apprentices, and I'll be laid there, take all oil out, take all filters off, and they'll be stood looking at me going, what we're waiting for? And I'll be like, you to pass me filters down so I ain't got to get up.
He didn't tell me. He told me in his head, not out of his mouth.
I didn't. I told you. I says, can you go and get the oil and filter while I lay under here and get dirty in my brand new £5 t-shirt?
You really didn't.
I don't know. Anyway, we found some problems with these hoses. But
Yeah, and I'd already
What's the
bought
split?
some of those and they're in Gladys.
I think it's bigger.
Oh, is it?
We'll get some of that from Retford Motor Spares.
That's not too bad then.
We need to measure it.
Okay.
Don't get me apprentice to measure it. She'll be stood looking gone out at me.
I'll get the tape.
So then I says to her, you film. I can't film because you're giving me jobs to do. You
I had to go
pass me oil.
I had to put your ramps in the bag and I can't film and do that, can I? I've only got one set of ramps. Run, boy. So we can see a brand new shiny oil filter just down there. New oil to top the water up. Got a new air filter. Now we need to measure these pipes to get some new ones. I just had a nice shower, put all this stuff away, and then I'm going to go out on a little walk because I've not really been on a proper walk for a while, and even though my knee is quite sore, I need to get out and about, so that's what I'm going to do with my afternoon. We've had a disaster. The shelf's fallen off in the bathroom. I don't know how that happened. I think it might have been while I was trying to get it on the ramps. Oh yeah, it looks like it moves around quite a lot. Look, let's pick all this up. Despite my sore knee, I am getting myself out and about for a walk because you can't stay trapped in a motorhome all the time. As much as I'm loving being in there, you've got to get outside. It's just better for your brain, especially mine. So it might be a bit of a dull afternoon, but it's still quite mild, so I'm going on a wee walk. It's all been uphill so far. My knee's killing me. I'm going to keep going for a little while longer. Just make sure I can actually get back and I don't damage it. It's very sore. Whilst I'm popping my way up this hill, I'm going to do a few thank yous. So I've got loads. You've all been so generous and so kind. For buying me coffee, I've got Mandy, Paul Powell, Rose and Paul, Bothy Bob, Belinda, Roland at Outlook. You just came up as someone, but you've sent me so much, so thank you so much. It's far too kind and far too generous. Paul and Claire, and then super thanks, we've got Cornwall and Beyond, and Reg. Bless you all, you're all so kind. And like I keep saying, I don't expect you guys to fund what's happened to me, not by any means. I'm definitely going to be picking a job up in the summer and just surviving on what I'm doing for the winter. So I'm not like looking for handouts or anything, but I'm still really overwhelmed with how kind everybody's been. So thank you all so much. I don't really know what else to say. I feel really grateful and really blessed, that's all I can say. I'm very aware that I don't know where I am and it will be soon going dark, so I'm not going to go too far, but I want to go and see what's up around the corner. Look at all them. Are they little apples? They're all in the tree there. I don't know what they are. I'm rubbish with plants and stuff. I like looking at them, hugging a few trees, but I don't know what they are in general. Catherine's lovely brother is going to be looking at my laptop very soon. I'm keeping everything crossed that it's fixable and it's not terminal, because those things are not cheap. I know mine's an older one, but it wasn't cheap when I bought it. So yeah, I am keeping everything crossed. Just making sure I'm allowed through here. There is a path. Yeah, it's been a worry, it's been on my mind, but I tried to put it to the back of my mind, concentrate on the van, and things are getting sorted with the van, which is good. So she's been serviced, the water is working, boiler is working, fridge is working, so we just need the part for the diesel heater. I need to buy a starter motor, so that's definitely goose. So, and then pipes have split, so Gladys and this van both needed starter motors, both had vac pipes that have perished. I guess it's just the age of them, I think. It's very dark up here. I'm all on my own as well. Better not get lost. Once my van's sorted and my laptop sorted, I'm obviously free to go to my mum's. I just need to get the van booked in to get the cam belt done. The belts, all the belts. So that should be happening within the next few weeks, and then after that I'll be heading up to the Highlands. So very low to it. Yes, that's something that needs doing. Go and sort my caravan out and get that up for sale and get that sold. Oh, this looks a bit muddy, doesn't it? I don't think I can jump across the way my knee is either. Let's just squelch our way across. Looks like we're going through this gate over here. I already feel better for being out and about. And when I'm in the van, I'm aware of all the things that need doing and sorting and cleaning and stuff that I've not got with me. When I'm out and about, I forget about it. It's quite nice. I wish Doug was young enough to bring on these walks with me, because he did used to walk everywhere with me, him and Daisy, but he's just too old now. That little walk that we did yesterday, he just got tired, so he just can't do it anymore, bless him. And people say put him in a buggy. He doesn't enjoy that. He doesn't like being in a buggy. He's yeah, he's just that sort of dog. He would rather be snoozing in the van than carted around in a buggy with me, put it that way. Trying very hard to remember which paths I've taken so that I can make my way back, but this track does seem to be on OS maps, so hopefully I can't go too wrong. They look like little tiny apples, don't they? Am I wrong? What are they? They're quite cute. There's millions of them here. Look at them all. Got to walk across them to get to the path, which is over there. It's quite difficult with a sore knee. On the one hand, it has been nice to stop still and just sit for a while and kind of get used to my new van, but I am getting itchy wheels and I want to get on the road and do something different. So hopefully within the next couple of days we can, once all the packages and everything have been delivered and my van hopefully is sorted. So that starter motor is an issue. It's going to fail eventually. So the path goes. Or has that tree come down? I think we're going to get a bit stuck. There we go. I think that tree's come down onto the path. Yeah, this is a cute little walk. So you come out into the nature reserve, there's a little loop, and then we go back down the way we've come basically. So it's nice and short, not too bad for my knee, and the weather seems to be holding quite well, which is nice. It's been quite nice today, luckily. We've had quite good weather. We've had the windows open on the van, doing some outside jobs and just pottering. It's been quite nice. I just nearly tripped over a branch that hurt. I think I'm due to take some more painkillers. Hopefully it's swollen, but hopefully the swelling will go down, because obviously I'm going to have to drive and it's my clutch pedal. So fingers crossed it sorts itself out. I'm always, like I said, I'm always jumping from one disaster to the next disaster. I don't know how I managed it. I just got up in the middle of the night to go to the toilet and I felt funny, and next thing I knew I was waking up and I was on the floor and I've twisted my knee and I hit my head, but I am okay. I've been fine all day. I've not had any funny turns, but I have had this in the past where I've fainted, and I had it when I was driving Gladys not too long ago where I felt dizzy and faint. Maybe I'm just not drinking enough water, I don't know. Just have to keep an eye on it. It's actually really peaceful. All I can hear is a few birds, a distant plane, and the wind in the trees. It's really nice. You wouldn't actually believe it's November. They're actually bonfire night tonight. It's so mild. There are still wasps about, there's bees about, ladybirds, there's loads of flies. I remember when I was a kid and it was bonfire night, you would be dressed up in woolly hats and scarves and gloves because it would be frozen outside, like every single bonfire night. And gradually, as the years have gone on, it's got milder and milder. It's really, really strange. It doesn't feel like it's November. We had a few pretty bleak rainy days in Scotland, but overall the past 3 weeks the weather's been pretty good. I've been really lucky, especially with being in such a small van, and now I've got a bigger van. I'm definitely a lot more lucky. I'm being watched by a neighbour in the field. Probably don't see many people walking up here. It's been a funny old 3 weeks. Like, time seems to have gone really, really quick. It feels like yesterday that we were moving the caravan. It seems really weird, but it's been 3 weeks today since the caravan's got moved off. So yeah, that has gone fast, really, really fast. But I'm shortly about to pay another month's worth of storage, so I do need to get that caravan sorted and sold, so I'm not paying that money every single month. And also the same with the van. because it's quite a lot of money in storage for two, well, the van and the caravan, for every month, when you're not earning a lot. So yeah, I do need to sort that. There's something up there. What are you? It's quite big. It's a cat, I think, a very big cat. It was sat in the middle of the path, that's why I kept looking. I could see something sitting. I was like, is that a log? I couldn't really tell, and then it ran away. But it was a rather large cat. Must be eating all the shoes and the mice around here. People that keep asking me lots of questions about stuff that I need to do on the van. Bear in mind, I've only been in it since Saturday, and it's now, what day are we on, Wednesday, so I've not even been in it a week yet. So I am getting round to doing everything that needs doing. I have got a smoke alarm. There is a carbon monoxide detector on this new diesel heater, which is pretty clever. So once all that's fully installed, which should be by the end of the week, I'm good to go with regards to safety. I have first aid kit, which I took out of the caravan, which I had, and in Gladys, that's in there. Yeah, so I am very safety conscious, don't worry. I'm not as hapless as I look. Nearly back. Glad it was only a short walk. It's absolutely killing me now, but I am due painkillers, so I'm going to get them sorted, get myself a cuppa, go and see my little man for a bit. He's been very subdued today, but we've had to move the van on and off the ramps to get it serviced, and I've been in and out a bit like a fly today, so it upsets him a little bit. Once we're on the road and he's used to this, he will settle. He's a really good dog, and I'm lucky he's so chilled out most of the time. He likes this new driving position because he's high up and he can see out of all the windows, so he just sits there and he's quite nosy, which is nice. And he is strapped in via a seatbelt harness, so that's safe for him as well. Okay, I'm home. My painkillers have been had. Back with my little man. He's just been snoring. He's settling in quite well, actually. So I've got some pots to do, some bits and bats to do. I'm probably going to sign this video out and pick you up tomorrow, whatever I'm doing. I'm hoping we can get away, do something different, but it just depends on parts. So I'm going to keep everything crossed that my laptop is not terminally ill, and we'll see how we get on with that. I've got fingers, toes, everything crossed, so hopefully I should know in the next video. Say prayers for Susie's laptop, pretty please. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. See you later.